Right, today I'm making spaghetti bolognese. Now, I have chopped up 6 big mushrooms, 4 cloves of garlic, put them in a saucepan with about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, I'm going to go out in the garden, I'm going to get some fresh spinach. Spinach is growing absolutely lovely out here. Yeah. I'm going to get about 4 leaves of spinach to take indoors. Right, here we have 4 leaves of spinach. Now we are going to get a nice big onion out of the garden. I'm not impressed. I'm trying to find the little trowel to get the onion out of the garden. That's a big onion. Very good onion, isn't it? God, you know what any fresh onions here? Oh, spring onions, right. Oh, mustn't forget my spinach. Right, so back indoors. Nice 4 big spinach leaves and 1 spring onion. Okay, right. So start to shred all this lot up. And then we'll stick that in there. Salt and pepper I've added. Coarse salt, peppercorns. Get all that mixed up before I add some mince. Right, I've turned the cooker on and on number 3. So now we're going to add our mushrooms and garlic. Let them simmer for a little while. Get them all nice and soft. Where's that camera not? That's better. Right, that's a bit clearer. Right, get these on. And while they're doing, I'm going to finally chop up some more fresh spinach from the garden. Right, that's all the spinach finely chopped, all ready to replace with the mushrooms and garlic, coarse salt and peppercorns. I've got one baby spring onion here to cut up in a minute to add with the spinach as soon as my mushrooms and garlic have cooked. I will then go out in the garden and go and get some thyme and some rosemary and 2 mint leaves to add to the spaghetti mix. Hope you enjoy this. As you can hear, my mushrooms and garlic are simmering away here. Keep them finely heated and stirred. Lay that mixture completely in. Just waiting for the mushrooms to soften up and shrivel up just a little bit. Oh, that garlicky aroma, ooh, beautiful. Plenty of garlic in here, as you can see, all the little bits down there, all those little bits is all chopped up garlic everywhere. Just garlic all round the saucepan. Okay, I'll sort that out for a minute, then I'll film again. There's some spinach and a bit of spring onion and some rosemary and thyme in the garden. Alright, my mushrooms are about done to where I need them. Now I'm going to add some fresh spinach. Just get the rest of that into the pan. Right, that's my fresh spinach added. Now give that a stir, mix that all in with the mushrooms. Let that all soften up and cook, but stay fresh. Don't want to overcook it. Huh?
Well, you never give up, do you? Like Luke Nally, you lot.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing all my bits and bobs. So I don't have to do it later. I'm doing a cookery course.
What? Sorry?
So I'm videoing a cookery course. So I'm doing it in some. So I need to make my
You
thing.
know nothing again. See what happens to me? I'm going to kill him.
I don't care. What do you mean then that? You've only got to put that
I
on
don't know,
there.
I can't get it together. Pushing me all over the bloody place.
Find the end of the sellotape first.
Bloody hell, Pally guys and listen mental with his cooking. I think we shouldn't have got involved with the Pally then, should you? That's all I know. Cooking and eating. Got to do this today, needed a wash. Oh, that's a big butterfly out there, because it's huge. Quite a big white one.
That's it.
Yeah. Not a normal size butterfly.
Oh, well, that
Well, that
seems.
smells nice.
That seems to be together.
Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, you take it over, then you cut it off with that little sharp thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I've clicked it all together and it can't go anywhere else.
That's fine then.
So, right, out the way, please. Right, now I've finally chopped up some spring onion, fresh from the garden, and add that in. There, and I'll give that a stir. Then I'll go out in the garden and get some fresh thyme and rosemary and finely chop that and add that to the mix. Right, I have 2 mint leaves. I forgot to mention that I was going to add those. A bit of rosemary and some thyme. I will finely chop those and add those to the mix. Right, I've added my thyme, rosemary and my mint. Now I'm going to let that simmer for a couple of minutes. Then I will start on the mint and the garlic and onion and herb sauce. With all this lot will be mixed into that later on. And then I'll make you some, well, it's my special garlic butter and herb mix sauce, where I will make my own garlic bread to go with this as well. See you soon. Right, I've put the mince in the saucepan, keeping the original sauce left over from cooking the mushrooms and that. As you can see, my mince has browned off lovely. Now this is from Boswell's Farm, sold at Tesco's. It's quite a chunky mince, but I find once you keep cooking it, it breaks up into little pieces. Right, the mince is finely cooked. Now to drain off all the oils coming out of the meat. Then I can add my vegetable mixture I have made for it. Then the sauce mix will be added. Right, that's all oil drained off, and as you can see, this beef mince breaks up and you seem to get more out of it, which I find very good value for the money. Now's the time that I'm going to add this all to my mix. Keeping some more of the juices. That's all my stuff mixed in. Now I'm going to get the sauce that I want to go in with this. I only need 1 jar. This is for 2 people, but this will feed a family of 4 when it's all finished. You know, and this is going to cost you, probably working out, it's going to cost you about £5, £5-6, maybe less, you know, to cook this for a family of 4. Now, Tesco Smooth Bolognese sauce, you know, not too lumpy, it's just about fine. Didn't have any of the onion and garlic I normally buy, but this one is just as good, and you only need the 1 jar for 4 people because you get enough juices from the mushrooms, onion and spinach and the mince. Okay. Right, all the sauce has been added and I'll finish mixing in a minute. As you can see, there's still quite a bit in the jar. So normally I put about 3 tablespoons of water, put the lid back on and give it a good old shake up, and you'll take the rest of the sauce out and clean the jar up as well. As you can see, most of the spaghetti is all gone, and jar's not far off of being a bit clean. Just add a bit more water and it'll be cleaned out for you. So I can now stir in the rest of the mix and get this all simmering now for I only simmer it for about 15 minutes until it's warm, then I'll start to put the spaghetti on. Right, the water is on, and I find if I add myself about a tablespoon of coarse sea salt, spaghetti doesn't stick as much to the bottom of the pan when you drain it all off. Right, for my garlic bread, I'll just use a normal Tesco's white farmhouse, which I'll do about 3 slices, cut them in half, a bit of garlic mayonnaise, 1 clove of garlic that'll be finely chopped, and some Flora butter. There is another ingredient which for my garlic sauce I can't show you because my wife keeps telling me to sell it because it's really, really good. So hope you enjoy this. I do make quite a lot of garlic sauce. Wife loves it so much. I've got 3 different versions that I make with 3 extra flavours. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, a bit of corn flour, and obviously my other 3 secret ingredients for my 3 secret sauces. Now for the spaghetti, this is just normal Tesco's Stockwell's brand, which is, Stockwell's got quite a few good foods out on the market. Now I find it's very good value. Now for the spaghetti, get yourself a couple of good handfuls and break it in half. You'll still get some long strands and it will go a long way. Being in the saucepan broken in half, it doesn't take so long to sink to the bottom, and the water nice and hot, and cooks a lot quicker. So while all that's doing, and you can see this is simmering nicely, all that flavour, I will get on with the garlic bread. Now the bread first, you've got your 3 slices. I find that you cut them in half, butter one side, then stick them in the oven to bake for about 5 minutes on 150, and that starts it off, then melts the butter into the bread. Then you make up your garlic sauce mix with your corn flour, freshly chopped garlic, a bit of garlic mayonnaise and some Flora butter. Mix all that together, and then you'll spread that on your bread again, and then you'll put in the oven until it's ready. Right, my garlic mixture all ready for my garlic bread. That's all ready for me to spread on when I take it out of the oven, and then and I'll wait for that to do and take that out with the food, which is, oh, spaghetti bolognese is ready. I'm just waiting for the as you can see, spaghetti is doing, so that will be ready in a couple of minutes. There, so not even stuck together if you put a bit enough sea salt in there. Okay, the bread is in the oven, all buttered and cooking slowly, and it will also keep your bread moist and not go too hard for when you put your garlic mix on to make your garlic bread. As you can see, my garlic bread is all ready but still soft and moist in the middle. Now I'm going to spread my garlic sauce I made over the top and replace back in the oven to cook and get the flavours seeping through the bread. As you can see, that's all melted on with all my herbs and finely chopped garlic. Now replace back in the oven to cook for another couple of minutes. Grated up some Cathedral City extra mature cheese. I find that's a bit more flavour on top of spaghetti, especially when it melts in. Well, as you can see, grated cheese, nice spaghetti bolognese, plenty of flavours, and some freshly made garlic. Hope you enjoy.